Hey yo, what's happening, Goonies? DBNK, some say debunk. It is what it is. We here. Subscribe to the channel, y'all. Help a brother out. So Arsenal won, Shakhtar Donetsk nil. You know what? I'm glad Mikel Arteta actually learned to listen from Bournemouth, right? He learned a big lesson at Bournemouth. First of all, if you're playing four centre backs, why are you playing three central midfielders against an inferior opposition, right? That's the first lesson, right? Now, I'd have thought he learned a little more than that, but even last night he seemed to make a few errors. We'll get into that now, right? So I'm gonna start right at the back. David Raya. David Raya had a pretty decent game, I'd say. I'd give him. I'm gonna do straight up rating. So I'm gonna give him a 7.5. You know, he made good saves. He made some match saving saves, game winning saves, right? Made a few game winning saves. You know, and in fact, I'll give him a 8. Clean sheet, 1-0. It was closer than it should have been. So David Raya, clean game. I'll give him an 8. Now, as far as the back four goes, Ben White, I don't know why he was taken off so early. I haven't had a chance to look up whether he's injured or not. And if he's not injured, look, he didn't do too bad, but then again, he didn't do too much. You know what I mean? We spoiled lately. We got Julian Timber, you know. So when you see Timber on that right hand side, and then Ben White comes, and then you see him, it often seems like something is lacking. So I hope he's not injured. I hope it was just a tactical change, which, in my opinion, shouldn't have happened anyways. Because yeah, I don't want to see Thomas Partey on that right hand side. But anyways, Ben White, I'll give him a 6.5. I'll give him a 6. He didn't finish the game. I'll give him a 6. All right. As far as the two center backs are concerned, I'll just give him an overall score of. I'll give him 7. You know, I'll give both center backs 7. Clean sheet. Clean sheet. I'll give him 7. You know, basic. And then we go on to our left back, Calafiori. I'm hoping he is not injured. It looked like an MCL injury. Yeah, it looked like an MCL injury, not ACL, MCL injury. So I'm hoping he will not be out for more than just a few weeks. And when I say a few weeks, I'm saying not more than 3 weeks. 4 at most. At the most, I'm hoping 4 at most weeks. So yeah, our defense was decent. Now, let's go to the midfield, right? Thomas Partey had a great game. He's back to pretty close to being at his best. I enjoyed that game he played yesterday, just like I've enjoyed the games he's had recently. So I ain't got much to say about that, you know. I'll give him an 8. He progressed the ball well. He made tackles when he needed to. He got us out of pressure with the ball playing when he needed to do that. So yeah, I'll give Thomas Partey an 8. We go to our two midfielders, central midfielders alongside him, Declan Rice and Kai Havertz, because I did notice Kai Havertz was playing the 10. He was playing the 10. I don't know why Mikel Arteta does this, but let me start off with Declan Rice. Declan Rice should not be playing in the 8 position. We paid £100 million for this dude. Did we pay £100 million for him to play out of position? Because if that's what we paid that money for, that was a waste of money. We could have spent that money on Bruno Guimaraes and had a player levels better than what we have in Declan Rice right now. Because you need to give me reasoning why you don't want to play him in the 6. At least let us see you try. And we saw last season, he played in the 6 and he played well. A lot of those games, he finished man of the match where he played in the 6. All of a sudden, you don't want to play him in the 6. Why? What's going on? Right? Why can you not put Thomas Partey in the 8 and play Declan Rice in the 6? Why does it have to be Declan Rice playing the 8 and Thomas Partey in the 6? Right? Thomas Partey can drop back and pick up the ball from Declan Rice and progress it forward. Right? Whilst Declan Rice is playing his position in the 6. Then we got our money's worth. 100 million for a holding midfielder, money well spent. But right now, we don't know what we spent that money on because you're playing out of position, right? Kai Havertz, another man, you're playing out of position. We've seen time and again, he does not work in midfield, but you keep trying to put him in midfield. Why we keep doing this? We keep going back to things that we know do not work. Why is this, Arteta? You correct one thing but your correction is an overcorrection because, look, instead of just putting him in the position that we know he works in, center forward, put him in center forward. Why you keep shifting him around? Put him in center forward. You know Havertz works at the 10. Put Trossard. So we know Trossard works at the 10. Put Leandro in the 10. Why you keep shuffling things around? All right. So Declan Rice, I give him a 6. Kai Havertz, I give him a 6 as well. You know why I'm giving these two guys 6s, right? You want your central midfielders to be able to come to the ball, collect the ball, and play it forward to your forwards, right? Kai Havertz is playing the 10. All the time you see him, he's running away from the ball. He's not coming to the ball to collect the ball in order to make something happen. So, what kind of a 10 is that? I've never seen a 10 play like that in my life. Come and collect the ball. Make something happen. But you're running away from the ball every single time. You're making runs like you're a center forward. If you want to play a center forward, tell the coach you want to play center forward, and he'll put you up front. Oh, man. So, yeah. Mikel Arteta irks me at this point in time. I don't know. He does things right and then he does things wrong. I don't know what to do with that. All right, so I was kind of shocked, but kind of pleased at the same time. Gabriel Jesus came out with the armband. Shocked because why did you take the armband off of Gabriel Magalhaes? That's what shocked me. I mean, a defeat to Bournemouth, that was not the captain's fault. It was all on the coach and the red card is Saliba, and you take the captain's armband off of Gabriel. On what grounds, really? Why is Jesus getting the armband? You see, there's these certain decisions I don't understand from Mikel Arteta. If you can't be consistent in your own decision making, what kind of consistency do you expect out of your players? You know what I mean? Let that man get comfortable with the armband on him. How many captains do you have? And why do you have so many captains? Odegaard, Saka, Jorginho, Jesus, Magalhaes. Huh? We just throwing the armband around now? That's what we doing? Come on, man. Come on. It's not... Burn that. All right, so Gabriel Jesus, you need to start scoring goals. I don't know what is going on with you. I've been rooting for you for the longest time now. You get a clear chance at goal, bro. And you can't put that... What are you going to score, bro? What are you going to score? If you can't put goals like this away, when are you going to score? What are you going to score? Right? Like, we can't keep doing this, bro. We cannot keep doing this. Like, it's getting tiring. I want to give you a chance, but then when you do things like that, I don't want to see you on the field no more. So, come on, dog. Let's fix up. Fix up. Do you know what position you're trying to play? Do you know what position you actually play? Let's fix up, y'all. This is turning in some Jolinton thing. What are we doing? All right. Then we had Martinelli over on the left side, man of the match. I'm glad he came back into the 11. I was super, super glad about that because we had some direct pace on that end and he was causing them defenders problems on that left-hand side, twisting and turning them. And that goal was just, that was him, you know? That was him. That's the Gabriel Martinelli we all know and love, you know? If he keeps on this trajectory, because he's responded. There was doubts, there was haters. He's responded to those doubts and haters. So, long may it continue. Leandro Trossard, 8.5 rating. Gabriel Jesus, boy, you can take the 6 and go home, man. 6 rating. Martinelli, 8.5, man of the match. Trossard, I'll give him. Trossard was decent, you know. We want him in the 10. We don't want him up front there, you know, because he doesn't do too much. You see, when you play Trossard at the center forward position, he's not affecting the game much. He's just waiting for an opportunity, and if it's good, he'll score. Or he'll make a good chance of it, right? But that's not where we want to see him. We want to see him in the 10. If not in the 10, on the left side, creating something, off the bench, super sub. But he is not a center forward. Havertz is your best center forward. Play him in the center forward. Trossard right now is your best 10. We don't know what Nwaneri can give us, but right now Trossard is your best. Play him in the 10. Why you keep shuffling stuff, right? Let me go to the substitutes, right? Okay, so Trossard, I'll give him a 6.5. He didn't really do anything. Didn't really do anything wrong. So yeah, 6.5. Right. I'm gonna start with Lewis Skitty. Yo, this thing here, bro. I don't know what y'all be doing in them youth games, academy games, but do y'all play with earrings? Y'all just tape your earrings and go on that field. That was weird, bro. Like, who taught you that? Come on, bro. Let's be a little more professional, right? I'm gonna leave it at that. Let's be a little more professional, right? We don't need Shakhtar in the full moments over here, right? Mikel Merino. Now, listen. I don't know why Mikel Arteta got this thing of putting Thomas Partey on the right-hand side, right back. Why you want to play him at right back, right? Why? When I saw Mikel Merino come on, I thought maybe he was going to right back. Then I saw Thomas Partey shift to right back. Actually, I thought, is Merino going to right back? Then I thought, but he's left-footed, so he can't be going to right back, so he's definitely going to central midfield. So that's when I realized, okay, so definitely Thomas Partey is going to right back. Now, here's the crazy thing. Thomas Partey goes to right back. All of a sudden, you went from a deep-lying single holding midfielder to a double pivot, right? When Thomas Partey was there, we saw the control in the midfield. We saw the ball being distributed, picked up from the centre-backs and passed on forward, right? We saw that. I mean, there was a little bit of stagnance in front of the deep-lying playmaker, Thomas Partey, but generally, he was trying to make things happen. But as soon as he went to right back, that double pivot, there was no ball playing coming out of Merino or Declan Rice. It was ridiculous. You're looking at these two guys, they're just standing next to each other. It's like they're in the game just to make tackles and runs. What exactly are we doing, guys? Mikel, what did you actually buy Mikel Merino for? Because this is not what we needed when we went into the summer. Just like Havertz was not what we needed when we went into last summer. But here we are. Right? Mikel Merino is not an upgrade to Granit Xhaka. That is not even a discussion. It's not a debate. Why did... I'm tired, Mikel Arteta. Let's just get things done. Right? Right now, the league is slipping away. We won. I'm not going to complain too much. We won, right? But I like to see better performances. I like to see better choices in lineups. I like to see better choices in terms of substitutions. Sometimes saying, okay, at least we won, it's not enough, bro. Especially when we're playing these lesser teams. It's not enough just to say we won. When we play Shakhtar Donetsk, we play Bournemouth, we play Leicester. These are the teams that we want to see performances, right? Because you put the handbrake on all these other teams, you're supposed to take the handbrake off when you play these weaker teams. And we're not seeing that right now, and it's worrying us. All right, fans, Gooners. On to the next one. Yeah, we got Liverpool next. It's going to be a tricky one. I think that's the cup game, if I'm not mistaken. See y'all then. Let's hope we can fix up. Subscribe, y'all. One love. Peace.